Welcome back, Daily Show 1054. A little bit of change on this. That's enough of Sugar Ray today. Of this Wednesday morning, we're wrapping it up with SSP. There's a lot happening.
Yes.
How are we doing?
Good. How are you?
You know, the hairspray's holding in there. You know, it's barely, but I can feel it starting to lose. But that's okay. SSP's always up to some great stuff, and this is your guys' busy time of year.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
where do we dive right into this?
The first event we've got to talk about is coming up on April 8th. We're taking RSVPs for it currently. This is the Elder Abuse Prevention Panel. So it's on April 8th from 12 to 1 p.m. And a free lunch is provided. It's going to be in our Schoolhouse Grill. And it's sponsored by the Illinois Long-Term Ombudsman Program.
Really cool.
So they're going to be out there talking about how to spot and prevent cases of elder abuse. And the presentation isn't only for older adults, but also their care providers and their families. So everybody can kind of keep an eye on what to look out for and then who to report it to, all the stuff that goes along with that.
This is such an important conversation. I mean, my mom works at Del Mar Gardens, and there's so many times, especially in that setting and what goes on, because, I mean, I hate to say it, but there are some people that take advantage of others that are out there, and all facets of it, too. And to really be able to talk about it in a comprehensive way is not only beneficial for that a senior citizen, but they're also their families, too.
Absolutely. The Ombudsman program is one of our services at Senior Services Plus. So they're one of our departments. They work in all of the living facilities, so assisted living, a nursing home, and they act as advocates for any resident in those facilities. So anytime they have a resident has a concern or a potential issue, our staff are in there acting as advocates on behalf of those residents and trying to help mediate the issue.
That's really, really been. And how long is this going to run for?
This is going to run from 12 to 1. So it's an hour-long panel discussion between the Ombudsman Program, Adult Protective Services will be there, Madison County Sheriff's Department will be there, and the Madison County State's Attorney Office. The doors will open at 11. We serve lunch at 11:45.
Lunch is always really good at SSP, by the way.
Pot roast that day.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. And then the speakers will begin at noon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And they'll run about an hour? Mm-hmm. And is there going to be a question panel?
Yeah, so we'll have some questions for them, but then we'll also have a Q&A session at the end.
Really cool. Mm-hmm. And how much seating's left? Because this one fills up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a smaller number than what like an AARP event would be, but we still have plenty of space. So all they need to do is RSVP to me at 618-465-3298 extension 123.
There you go. How about that? And then what else is coming down the pipeline?
Yeah, we also, I think probably a lot of people don't know, but we are one of the local affiliates for Rock Steady Boxing, which is
that's a great program.
Yeah, we work with specifically people who have been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and it's through our wellness center, and they working with people who are diagnosed with Parkinson's disease through exercise, specifically boxing and some different techniques. And we have different levels of classes available. So that program is actually doing a Parkinson's Awareness and Support Health Fair.
Wow.
It'll be a free event, and they have various professionals and resources coming in to offer information for anybody who has a loved one experiencing Parkinson's disease, who currently has Parkinson's disease. Anybody from the community can visit. They do not have to be a member of the Rock Steady Boxing program at SSP. And then there's also going to be an opportunity for us to give some recognition to our Rock Steady Boxing participants and their accomplishments and just continuing to battle their disease.
Well, and that's one of those where it doesn't seem to matter, how old you can be sometimes, that you can get, early onset and some things that, start to arise. And having outlets like this, it's so fascinating to see the results of it paying off, too, and how much it helps them mentally, too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a nationwide program, I believe, and we've been an affiliate for many years. We have certified coaches, 2 coaches who run the program, and the various levels of classes that we have that are essentially, based on the symptoms that the person who's in the class is experiencing.
Wow. That's and what date is that again?
Yeah, so that will be Friday, April 11th. That'll start at 3 p.m., the resource fair, and then it will end at 5:30 p.m., and that will be at our wellness center. So at our headquarters, just in the back side of our building where our wellness center is located. And we are asking for RSVPs. So we ask anybody who's interested in attending to RSVP by March 28th, and the number they can call is 618-465-3298, extension 109.
And it's free.
That was like off the top of your head. Both of you are really getting good at this phone number.
Doing our sleep. It's free though, and you don't have to be a wellness member to go to it either.
That's a very good point, and we'll make sure to put that note in the write-up too. With that being said, it is, by the way, 11 o'clock. I'm so used to 11 o'clock in downtown Alton. You're watching our daily show on RiverBender and Roku TV. That's a timestamp. But what else is coming up? There's a gauntlet. Look at this. April the 25th. Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
See,
Page 2.
I used to read the prompter, so I can do it upside down. Hey, moving on.
So the next event we've got going on is on April 25th. This is another panel discussion, and it is sponsored by AARP Illinois. This is the Meet the Legislators panel discussion that we have every year. I think we've done it for a few years now. It's going to be on Friday, April 25th from 12 to 1. AARP Illinois sponsors the lunch, so there's another lunch provided. We are going to have guest speakers, District Director Brian Zilm from Congresswoman Budzinski's office.
He's a good guy.
Senator Erica Harris, State Representative Katie Stewart, and all the legislators in attendance will be speaking on various topics and issues relevant to older adults.
Really cool.
Yes.
Well, and this is just going to be another great opportunity for, the public to come out and be a part of this. And is it the same registration guidelines?
Yes, so it is RSVP required. The doors will open at 11, lunch is at 11:45, and the speakers begin at noon. But space is limited, so give me a call, once again, at that phone number, 618-465-3298, extension 123.
Well, and with that being said, this leads us to the big one. Like the big one. The Gala.
Yes.
How well did you guys do last year?
We did very well.
Good.
It was our second year.
It's huge.
We've been proud to say we've been able to net funds every year, which is huge when you're
Have
starting
you really?
off for a fundraiser.
That really is huge to do in a fundraising setting.
Yeah, we're very excited about that.
Well, and what is the fund that you raise? What does it go to?
Yeah, so it kind of goes to area of greatest need is kind of the term used in fundraising, but essentially programs that are serving older adults at no cost to them. So people think of Meals on Wheels, transportation, congregate dining, information and assistance. All of those programs offer services at no cost. So for us to be able to support those programs, we have to offer these fundraisers to then offset the cost of providing them. So we look at our budgets, we see where their shortfalls, and so that's why we do these fundraisers to help offset those shortfalls.
And I truly think like having the fundraiser too, it's great for the public because we get a chance to see truly how much work's being done at SSP each and every day, and really just the programs you have that you don't get that much time to talk about.
Right. And it's a great opportunity too. We have honorees every year, and so we love to be able to share our partners and to thank them for everything they're doing to support our community, to support our clients that we're serving, and the greatest good overall.
Well, and you guys recognizing some folks and really making it a fun event is what I thought was just my takeaway, and seeing everyone truly just enjoy themselves. Yeah. Is it still at Lewis and Clark again? Is that what you said?
Yes.
That's great.
It'll be at Lewis and Clark. This year we're doing it on a Thursday evening, so we're hoping that makes it a little bit more convenient. Weekends can be tough. So it'll be Thursday, June 12th. Doors will open at 5:30 p.m., and that will be at the Commons at Lewis and Clark Community College.
Really, who's doing the catering?
We have Nikki G's this year.
Oh, she's great. Well, they're great. They do a great job.
Yes, yeah.
And with that being said, how much are tickets? Did you just...
Tickets will be $75, so they've been the same price.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No price raises there, and we don't anticipate that anytime soon.
Are we doing the silent auction?
We are doing silent auction.
Man, that's what really got the people excited last time. Those trips were getting up there.
Yeah. Sometimes those trips really go, and people get excited about those. So we're very excited to work with hopefully some local vendors too to create some baskets, an Alton basket itself, maybe a coffee basket, and people can bid on those online even if they're not able to attend the gala.
Really cool. And with that being said, what else about the gala do we need to hit on right now?
Yeah, well, we do have our honorees that we are going to...
You already have them?
Yep.
That's great. Yes. Who are we recognizing?
Yeah, so this year for our corporate partner honorees, we've got Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery, obviously a big community supporter, and then U.S. Foods. We work very closely with them. They bring in shipments multiple times a week to help us do all of our Meals on Wheels and our catering contracts. For community partner honorees, we're honoring First Mid-America Credit Union, another great supporter in the community of many agencies. And then Marillac Mission Fund, which is one of our private foundations that supports one of our programs.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then a couple more community hero honorees, the Illinois Department on Aging. So we'll have some representatives from there, obviously. And then Madison County Community Development. They've been big supporters of a couple of our programs as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great time to take some opportunities and really, thank them about, just their contributions to SSP's mission too.
Absolutely.
Well, and, with that being said, how important is it for you guys because busy season's here and you're doing all this stuff, but finally get to gala night and all of that, I'm sure is a relief once you get there.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. It's a great point, a great opportunity to bring everybody together. That night we share statistics from our annual report. We spend time putting together video testimonials, sharing stories of the clients that we're serving. And so it's a really great opportunity to expose the community at large to that.
Well, and I think it's really just great too for all of the community to realize, you guys are here for everyone. When we're all going to get older sometime, and we're all going to have that loved one in our life, we need some more information on. So to really have that, it's really big. Is there anything else that we need to talk about with the gala? Or?
Tickets are on sale right now.
Are they really?
They're available online.
There we go.
SeniorServicesPlus.org. There's a gala tab on the menu, and we'll close the ticket purchasing platform about May 23rd. So we've got a little bit of time, but we encourage everybody to get their seats and tables early.
What date is that again?
May 23rd.
And the gala is what?
June 12th. Yes, Thursday, June 12th.
It's crazy that we're going to get to there so fast.
Yes.
What else do we need to talk about today?
Off the top of my head, I do have a group. I will pitch this. So if anybody in the area likes playing chess, we have the St. Louis Chess Club coming out to do a meet and greet on March 31st.
Is Ben Simon going to be there? Is that who does that?
I don't think that they are going to be there.
Okay.
But I've got a couple of people coming out. They're going to do a meet and greet with the chess group that has started at SSP. They're wanting more people to come in and play. A lot of people are like, I haven't played in a long time. I'm rusty, or I don't know how to play. So the volunteers are going to be coming out, doing a meet and greet, playing some casual games of chess, and then future meets will be for instruction. So there's a couple of people in the group who are really wanting new members new blood to come in and give them a challenge. But it's really casual. This isn't, anything to get nervous or...
Right.
But it's also a socializing event, too. So that'll happen March 31st, which is a Monday from 9 to 11. And you don't have to RSVP. It's free. You just come in and meet everybody. So.
Really cool. Yeah. Well, it's been great to get to catch up with SSP, and I'm really excited to hear all this great stuff coming down the pipeline. We'll link everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. And thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
We aren't going to take a quick break, but I do have some developing news. So let me hit some music real quick, and that way I can just keep a little bit of take a little bit of a breath, and then we'll come back with it.
With my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, she said she knew well and sometimes hated. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Well,
we do have a national news update for you. The phone call per the Associated Press, which is our national news syndicate that we update you guys on. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky did have what was called very good phone call with Donald Trump on Wednesday. The pair discussed the preliminary agreement for that will be reached with the Russian leader that was reached one day prior. Here's what the president has to say. Just completed a very good phone call with President Zelensky of Ukraine. We were very much on track, and this is following that meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin just a few days ago. We'll have more for you on our national news feed, but that was just put out on the Truth Social account of the president just a few minutes ago. AP will have that here shortly, but more developments on a potential ceasefire agreement as those start to roll out, those preliminary steps to what they're calling that ceasefire agreement will continue to roll out in just a couple of days' time. You can stay up to date on RiverBender.com's Associated Press Wire. I'm out of time today, and I will, just see you tomorrow. How about that? Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and until Thursday, try your best to stay out of jail.
He once knew, oh yes he did, he said he would.